Hello and welcome to Half Crafts. My name is Charlotte and this is my channel where I talk general rubbish about my slightly chaotic crafty life. I hope you all had an amazing Christmas. We did here. It was really chill and it was mostly just me and the children. I was with Pete Christmas Eve and Boxing Day, but Christmas Day itself was just myself and the children, and it was lovely. I didn't get out my pajamas. I cooked a lovely dinner. Everybody was really happy with what Father Christmas got them. So yeah, we've had a lovely, lovely time, but it's over. It's over. And I'm so, don't get me wrong, I love Christmas. Christmas is like my favorite time of year, but this year I was particularly looking forward to getting past it and starting 2026. I'm very excited about 2026 and I am determined to be more organized. Like planning is the theme for 2026. We'll see how it goes. But at the moment, that is how I feel. So I haven't been recording anything over the Christmas holidays. So this is probably going to be more podcasty-esque than vlogs. We'll just let Star have a little scritch. But yeah, so it could even end up being a really quick video. But I just wanted to come on and say hello and show you a couple of bits that I've got. I think the first and most important thing to show you I finished the I Walked with a Zombie socks. Now you're probably thinking, but Charlotte, wasn't that a gift knit? Why on Saturday the 27th are they still in your house? Well, let me tell you why. Because I've literally just finished them. Uh, these literally came off my needles, what, 10 minutes ago? They're done. That one. Don't know why that one looks a bit weird. It's got a bit scratched, but they're finished. I literally have just finished them. Now, the person who I am gifting these to is Pete's brother. And I was round there last night and I literally had to say to them all, I'm really sorry, but your gifts aren't finished. And also, if my mouth looks a bit weird, I've got a huge ulcer on my bottom lip. I suffer from ulcers all the time, and sometimes they're in really awkward places. And this one in particular is here, inside my mouth, and it really hurts. So if my mouth looks a bit weird, that's why. Yeah, so I finished them now. I'm so relieved. I literally could have done, I might have even done a happy dance. But that's not my gift knitting finished. Like, it's Saturday the 27th, as I said, and the gift knitting continues. I did actually, I might have taken a little bit of footage actually. If I did, then I will put it in here. I may have taken a little bit of footage of me giving Pete his one one finished robin sock. It's a bit of a thing. I think I've explained before. It was quite funny because when I was crocheting socks and desperately trying, Pete only ever got one sock, and it was kind of a running joke between us that he only ever got one sock, and he uses them for all sorts of random things because they're not any good as socks. Well, it was kind of fitting that on Christmas Eve he got given one sock because the other one wasn't finished. So I haven't even done anything on this, I don't think, since the last time I showed you. But this is the second robin sock. I'm not that far off finishing the leg. So now that I've got the I Walked with the Zombie socks out the way, these are the next ones to finish. Now, technically, that would be my gift knits finished. But I have decided that I am going to, and I might be a bit cheeky, one of my 12 cast-ons is a category for gift knits, and basically that is just going to be socks and hats that are going to be gifted, whether it be for birthdays throughout the year or having a stockpile ready for Christmas next year, so that I don't have to go through this and still be gift knitting 2 days after Christmas. It's ridiculous. So I want to make Pete's other brother a pair of socks and Pete's mum a pair of socks. And now I might actually make those my first 2 cast-ons of my 12 cast-ons because they are gift knitting, even though they would technically count as Christmas 2025's gift knits. But you see what I'm saying here. They will probably be my first cast-ons of the 12 cast-ons. But yes, I will talk more about the 12 cast-ons shortly. But the other thing that I wanted to show you is I don't know if you remember, but I think a couple of weeks ago I said that I had won a competition from Yarnology, and the lovely Gemma, who is I still think, the Midnight Diary on YouTube. She's opened a physical shop called Yarnology, and I won a competition on Instagram, something really, really simple. And yes, I received my prize and I am absolutely blown away. I am so grateful to Gemma. It's such a lovely, lovely prize. So first of all, this was the card. And it says in it, "Thank you for following Yarnology's story. I hope this makes up for the delay and lack of official tote, Gemma." If you remember, I said that she had, on opening day, she had given away all the totes that are supposed to be part of this prize, and completely forgot to hold some back. And I said to her it wasn't a problem at all. It's absolutely the sort of thing I would do. But she has more than made up for it. So in here, there's just like a little, I love this blanket actually. I've not seen this before, but this is obviously a crochet along that King Cole did in 2024, and it's called the Woodland Wonders, and it's an absolutely beautiful blanket. But this is just a card that says like what colours are used and stuff like that. But that blanket is beautiful, so I might keep that to remind myself to possibly have a go at that one day. I also got King Cole Homespun Prism double knitting yarn. This is 22% merino, fine merino superwash, 22% alpaca, 23% polyamide, 23% acrylic, and 10% viscose, 50-gram ball. This is beautiful. Look at the colours in that. It's all these greys and kind of dusky rose. What is that in there? Is that actually supposed to be in there? No, I don't think those darker blobs are supposed to be in there. I think that's just some wool that's got stuck from something else. But yeah, it's just beautiful. The colours in that are so lovely. I don't know what that is. I don't think those darker colours are meant to be in there. I think, well, maybe they are. No idea. Anyway, yes, it's lovely. So that is Homespun Prism, and it says that it would have been $3.69? No, $3.89. $3.89 for a 50-gram ball, but that is absolutely beautiful, and it's really soft. The colours are beautiful, so we will see what I can do with that. And the other thing I'm really happy about this one, I actually have two balls of this, which I bought to make socks for Pete and I because I loved the colours, but I haven't done anything with them yet, and they're not in this colour. So I now have 3 different colourways of the King Cole Rebel 4-ply, which is sock yarn. It hasn't actually got a picture of the colours made up. This is a 100-gram ball, and it is 75% superwash wool, 25% nylon, 400 meters. But yeah, you can see in there, there's like, it's like lime greens and pinks, and then it kind of goes a bit brighter in there. Like, it just looks stunning. So, but yeah, there isn't a picture on the label of what it looks like made up. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. Like I said, I've got 2 other balls that I need to make up as well, and this cute little hanging Yarnology, like, I need to put a little tag on it and hang it on the Christmas tree. It's very pretty, love it. And I also got 2 badges. Oh god, it's got attached to something. Oh, why would you do that? That's silly. Right, one says I love crochet. Try not to get the shine on there. Badge, King Cole, I love crochet. And King Cole badge, I love knitting. I'm trying to avoid the shine of my ring light. Not happening. Not. Anyway, I'm such a professional. And I got a little thing of Christmassy stitch markers. We've got a Christmas tree. We've got a stocking. We've got a snowman. We've got, oh God, a snow, God, no, I can't do that. A snowflake. And we have Santa's sleigh. I think that's all of them. But yeah, so they're cute, all these progress keepery stitch marker things. Now, I've left this bit till last because this is just the most amazing thing. I am so over the moon with this. It's by So Can Joe, as in S-E-W, So Can Joe. And it is this beautiful project bag. It's got foxes on it, and I am obsessed with foxes. Anything wildlife, to be honest. And I love it. And it's in like this beautiful orangey mustard colour. And it's got nice little handles, and it's a drawstring bag. And it says handmade with love, and then oh God, I'm so cat-candid. I do apologise. My nan used to always tell me off for being cat-candid. I'm not really sure what it means or even what you can do about being cat-candid. But as I've got older, I think she's right. Whatever cat-candid is, I think I am. Right. So Can Joe. Can we see that? S-E-W. So Can Joe. Yeah, so I am absolutely over the moon with that bag. And it's like tote bag. I mean, it's quite I'd say it's a medium-sized bag as well, and I just love it. I just absolutely love it. I'm so over the moon with it. Thank you so much, Gemma. I really appreciate all of that. I was so excited. It literally, I think it actually arrived on Christmas Eve, so it felt like an early Christmas present. I loved it. I was absolutely made up with it. Thank you. The other thing is my 100-gram skeins from Creative Anarchy Yarns. I was very good. I did not open these until Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and I really wanted to film myself opening them because I knew they were going to be amazing. But it got to because obviously all the kids are so excited. I don't think Romany actually went to sleep until about 11 o'clock on Christmas Day. And by 11 p.m, I was so tired. I was so exhausted. And I thought, no one needs to see that. No one. No amount of, I don't even know how to use filters. But even if I did, I'm pretty sure there would be no filter strong enough to make me look half decent. Not that I actually care about that, clearly. But you know what I mean? I was so tired. So I didn't film myself opening these, and I couldn't wait any longer than Christmas evening. And they were so worth the wait. So worth the wait. So these are from, I believe these are left over from her Advent this year, which was themed the Grimm fairy tales. And I'm really kicking myself that I didn't get it because she is one of my favourite dyers. And I knew it was going to be amazing. Next year, I'm absolutely getting her Advent because there isn't one single colourway that she's brought out that I don't like. So this is the story, The Lady and the Lion. Oh, God. Look at that. I went for the sparkle sock base. And this one is called A Singing Soaring Lark. And it's her Night Sky base, which is 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 5% gold stellina. It's 400 meters and 100 grams. And that is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's like a goldy, beigey, tonal, sparkly beautifulness. Edward, No. Apologies if anything's changed. We had to have a brief pause while Edward bucked his face off at someone who dared to get out of their car outside my house. Yes, so the other one of these is called Griffin over Red Sea, and it's exactly the same makeup as the last one. And this is all these kind of browns and wine colours and some purple in there. Actually, the colours are picking up slightly brighter on camera than they actually are. They're much more muted and sort of not quite so obvious in the colour changes in real life. I'm not even entirely sure what I'm trying to say, but they're not quite that bright. It's much more, it's just so pretty. it's just so lovely. And they go so beautifully together as well. Like I can really see a sock with this as like the contrast colour. Oh, I just love them. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Next year, I will get her advent calendar. So, on the subject of advent calendars, I can now show you my one from Chromatic Yarns. I mean, it's been such a long time that I have had this, and I've not been able to show you because I didn't want to ruin it for everyone, because I am a complete gonk and have absolutely no self-control. And I opened this as soon as I got it in November. So, and I don't know which week is which. I opted for the weekly sock set. And again, sparkle, because I'm like a magpie. I'm just an absolute sucker for sparkles. So I am going to show you them. The first one that I'm going to show you is actually on the needles. And I have mentioned this a couple of times that I've started this sock and I haven't been able to show it because I wasn't sure what week this sock set was for. And now I can show it. Look at this. So this is my first ever contrast cuff, heel and toe sock. As you can see, I haven't actually done the toe yet. This is as far as I got before I suddenly panicked and realised that I needed to start gift knitting. So I haven't, excuse me, I haven't worked on this for ages. But in the Crazy Sock Ladies tutorials on doing the contrast, she kind of suggested that you do sort of 10 rounds of the contrasting colour on the cuff if you are planning to do heels and toe as well, just so you don't run out. So that's what I've done. I think that's like 10 rounds of the pink, and then the rest of the cuff is in the main colourway, and then it's just a vanilla sock with and the toe will be in the contrasting colour as well. But it's so beautiful. I love it so much. This colourway was called, oh no, I'm gonna have to try and pronounce these. Oh no, Velvet Hex Sparkle Sock Set, 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 5% lurex. 400 meters per 100 grams, 80 meters per 20 grams. And that's from Chromatic Yarns. And that's the Velvet Hex colourway. The other, oh, now that I've got them out again, because these have kind of been in my yarn cupboard and I've not kind of pulled them out and looked at them since I actually opened them. This one is called Widdershins. All the makeup is exactly the same. So this is Widdershins from Chromatic Yarns Weekly Advent. And this is all the purples and the greys. Just absolutely beautiful. I love that. I love them all. I'm just going to keep saying I love it, I love it, I love it. This one is called Foxglove's Kiss. And this is more of your purples and pinks with some white and some black in there too. Is it black or is it a really dark purple? Well, I don't know. I think it is a little bit black. But yeah, that is just gorgeous. And this last one, I mean, this is just, it's called the Apothecary. I struggle with that word. The apothecaries. We have an apothecary in the village and I can never say it properly. Apothecary. Lament sock set. Look at that. Look at those colours. Greens and blues and almost like a fluorescent yellow there. And like some black. Oh my goodness, it's just, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to make those into something. And they're all so sparkly. So yeah, I was really, really pleased with my weekly advent from Chromatic Yarns. Really, really pleased. I'm not entirely, I think they will probably all be socks, in all honesty. Once I have finished the Robin sock, they will probably be next on my list to finish because I would really like to gift those to a dear friend of mine. Yeah, I mean, so there's still a lot of socks on the go. There's still a lot of socks. We're out of the, you know, they're obviously not going to get them for Christmas because it's 2 days after Christmas, but they will have them at some point. And then I can start casting on all the beautiful socks. The other thing that I wanted to mention, if you could see the amount of rubbish I've got, well, no, it's not rubbish, it's yarn and projects and stuff next to me, but it's just piled high. Where did I put it? So on Boxing Day, we went round to Pete's house and his mum and one of his brothers came round and I couldn't take any of the socks that I'm working on because obviously they were for them and Pete hadn't seen his socks yet, and so I had to take something that none of them that didn't matter to any of them. So I decided to take the Silent Night. Oh, they're attached. The Silent Night socks that I was working on Magic Loop. Now I've done the heel flap and heel turn, and I'm working on the gusset decreases. And obviously I've now made a pair of socks back on my 9-inch circulars. Then going back to working on these on Magic Loop, I really didn't like it. I really didn't like it. It was so awkward, and I honestly just think I'm a 9-inch circular girl. So I am very tempted to swap these out and put the Silent Night socks onto 9-inch circulars and finish them on 9-inch circulars. I just don't like doing socks on Magic Loop. I tried it, you know, I got past the heel turn, but yeah, I just, like with a pair of socks on 9-inch circulars, I can just pick them up and know exactly where I am, know exactly what I'm doing, and off I go again. These, I actually stopped knitting on them because I was kind of thinking, am I knitting the right side? Like, I don't even know, I can't even work out what it is I'm doing or what I'm supposed to be doing or what is even happening with my life. So I think I'm just going to transfer, once I'm ready to start working on these again properly, I'm going to transfer them onto 9-inch circulars because I don't like it. I don't like using Magic Loop for socks. And then of course in this same bag, abandoned at the bottom, is the little Christmas socks that I cast on for Athena. So at some point I need to get back to doing these so that she can have a little pair of socks. But yeah, so I have a lot of things that I'm looking forward to getting back to. 12 cast-ons. I've been watching so many 12 cast-on videos. So many people have started and I'm so happy. And Ange has just posted her first video. I'm a member of her Patreon, so I get early access on Patreon. So I'm watching it on my tablet currently. But I have decided that I am going to start my 12 cast-ons on the 1st of January. My 12 cast-ons are going to be, and I'm probably going to give myself sort of 2 days per project. So if I'm casting on 12 things, And I get 2 days with each. That will take me up to like the 24th of January, which is actually my dad's birthday, which is quite fitting. If it works out that way. I mean, it might not. You've got until the end of January to cast these things on. So I think the whole of January will be dedicated to 12 cast-ons. So scritchy stuff, because that I really wanted to start them on Christmas Eve or even the winter solstice on the 21st, but I don't want to stress myself out anymore with the gift knitting and then go straight into the 12 cast-ons. I'd rather just start them, you know, when I'm feeling a lot less stressed about everything, which is already happening. I'm already kind of over it and past it. It's fine. They will get the socks when they get the socks. I Walk with the Zombie ones are the ones that I most wanted to get done. They're done. Pete knows that his other Robin sock is on the needles. It will be coming. It's fine. So yeah, it's all, the stress levels have gone down now. I've pretty much got my list of 12 cast-ons done. I even dug out this evening my favourite notebook, which I bought in 2023 when I went to Glastonbury for my 40th birthday, because I love Glastonbury, and I bought this notebook. Look at it. Let me open it so you get the full picture. It's just fantastic, and it's like all embossed and beautiful. It's by Paper Blanks. And I've never quite known what to do with it. I have a real thing for books, notebooks and stationery and things like that. I love Swarovski pens. They're my favourite pens. I collect them. I love notebooks and things. And I bought this one and it's over 2 years now and I've not really known what to do with it. I did do a couple of bits in the front, but I have actually torn them out. I don't like tearing pages out of my favourite notebooks, but I want this to be my journal, as it were, for my knitting and my 12 cast-ons. Yeah, and that will give this book purpose, and I'll be really glad for it to have a proper purpose. So that will be my notebook, because I want to start doing a little bit of journaling and things like that. I always had journals growing up. I was one of those children who wrote in a diary every night, right? You know, I journaled everything. And I think that's why into my adulthood I still have this obsession for like notebooks, and because it's still there. It's still like the desire to write everything. And I also, because of my ADHD, I write a lot of lists. How to write lists to keep my head in the game where it's supposed to be. So yes, this will be my knitting and 12 cast-ons Bible, and I'm really, really glad about it. So I'm going to do a little bit of planning and write it all down in my notebook this evening. Pete is having a sleepover at his house with his older brother, who is visiting from Newquay, and has been here over the Christmas period. So they're having a boys' night at their house, which means I get to have a night on my own at home, which is lovely. A couple of the older kids are here, but they just sit in their bedroom, don't really want anything to do with me, which I'm okay with. So yeah, I'm going to tidy away all of this stuff that is next to me so I don't feel like I'm hemmed in, and make some plans, and then I will probably do some more work on the robin sock, because again, once I get the robin sock off the needle, then I'll feel a bit more like it's a weight off my mind, you know, because like I said, the other 2 pairs of socks that I would like to make, they can count as part of my 12 cast-ons, and that's fine. So that is all I have to say, I think. Very chatty video. I hope that's okay. If I don't speak to you before, then I wish you every single best wish and love and health and happiness for 2026. I think it's going to be a good one. I'm going into 2026 with a very positive mindset. and I'm very excited to see what it brings. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening to my dog scratch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye.